eventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Bras for a Cause 2025 is Saturday, April 12th at the Carl Craft Civic Center in Hedrick. Dinner is provided by Bubba-Q's at 4:30. There's a free will donation, plus a silent auction from 4:30 to 9 p.m. And of course, the live bra auction starts at 6 p.m., modeling by the Hedrick Volunteer Firemen. All proceeds to benefit our local communities. For more information about Bras for a Cause 2025, contact Lori Hornback at 641-777-4252. Hey, welcome in. We are live at Barnwired in Sigourney for the Iowa Music Showcase. How are we doing today? Good deal. Glad to have our live audience here hanging out with us at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. We've got Drew Fry as our guest today. We're going to get to Drew here momentarily. As usual, please welcome in Amanda Snakenberg. Amanda Snakenberg from Barnwired. My bergs and my firms. And Amanda, tell us what's going on. Straighten us out.
Today our lunch special is baked tilapia over buttered rice and carrots, and then we have our tuna salad en croissant as a sandwich of the week, and our soup is chili. Next week our sandwich of the week will be Philly on a pita, and then the soup will be taco soup. Yes. So we released our spring drinks, and then we have... God. So we did release our spring drinks. Just a couple of them are like a Dirty Dr. Pepper, our April Showers Lotus, and for a boozy one, my favorite's like Spring in Your Step. It's pretty darn good. We're going to start doing a drink of the week. We'll have it on a little chalkboard up there. It'll be something different every week, and we're going to see how that goes. Of course, we're open Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 2, and we serve breakfast all day long. I'll have much.
Awesome. All right. By the way, before you go, I wanted to let you know that Neil Crott wants to apply to be a barista here at Barnwired. So, waitress, barista, all of it, and the crowd is.
Look at that.
The crowd wants it.
Can you work Thursday nights, Saturday, and Sunday? Sure. Okay. All right.
Hired.
That's what I need.
Hired. Neil Crott. And Toothy. He'll bring Toothy with him. All right. Hey, welcome in. We are doing the Iowa Music Showcase. Thanks to Amanda and thanks to Barnwired for hosting. We welcome in the debut of Mr. Drew Fry. How you doing, Drew?
Pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Doing all right.
Awesome.
Are we hearing him all right? Okay. No? Somebody said no back there. So we've got Drew Fry hanging out. Drew, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you come from today?
Oh, I came from Creston, Iowa today, so it's a little drive.
A little bit of a drive. How long did it take for you to get here?
It was about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
So we talked earlier today. You were thinking 2 hours, so tacked on another 20.
Yeah. You always got to do we always got to watch out for the Des Moines traffic, too.
Yes, for sure. So Drew Fry hanging out. Now, Drew and I, we really don't know each other. I mean, we messaged a little bit on Facebook, so it's one of those interviews where we're literally going to get to know each other as we progress here. So, so tell us, how long have you been doing music?
So I've been doing music since I was about 14, but I never really started doing live music till last year.
Okay.
And this is really picking up very fast. I mean, I'm surprised how much followers I've gained. A lot of help to my friends and my girlfriend. So
who is here, by the way?
Who is here, by the way?
Hello, girlfriend. Give her a shout. Drop a name here.
That's Michaela Davis.
All right, Michaela. So Michaela came along with you today.
She did.
On the long road trip.
She's #1 supporter. She's at every single show. So
awesome. Well, welcome, Michaela. We thank you for being here today. All right. Can I ask you how old you are?
I am 21.
21. All right. So did you do? Wow, the crowd was really reacting to that. Oh, you're just a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they
Pinch your
say.
cheeks and-
Just a baby.
So you've been doing music professionally for about a year, you said?
Yeah, a year. Yeah, I'm just starting my second year this year. So
Out, like high school, college, were you involved in music?
no, I never was. I actually started listening to music more after I was going through a lot, in life. It was just, growing up it was tough, but I made it work, and
Okay.
I came back home to Iowa, and we just started kicking things off. I just started doing music, and I honestly don't even really know where it came from. Like, I don't listen very much.
All right.
I never used to until all them things started happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you came back to Iowa. Where?
So I was in Ohio with my
Okay.
mom.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. But you were born? Were you born in Iowa?
Yep, I was
Okay,
born
so
and
you
raised in Iowa, yep.
Moved around, came back to Iowa. So
Yep.
awesome. So what music inspires you? Obviously, country music, a little bit at least.
Yeah, so actually what's funny is I didn't even do country music. I was starting to do rock.
Okay.
And I got my first guitar was my electric guitar.
All right.
And I just started doing some little riffs and stuff, trying to learn them, and I never could. I was in guitar lessons for like a week, and I quit. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do this. But getting pushed around in school, was tough, and it kind of made me sit down, and it kind of took my anger out on the guitar.
All right.
Started YouTubing how to do this,
Yeah.
how to do that, and I didn't know I didn't know my voice until 14. Really.
Okay.
I just started showing my family this, and they're like, you can do something. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm too nervous. I don't know.
It takes a lot of courage to get up on
It
stage
does.
in front of people
Yeah.
and sing song. Now, I used to sing a little bit. I'll tell you this story. Neil and I used to be in a band, and the first time I ever sang in front of people, I sang with my back to them. So
Just backstage singing.
I was like, I can't face the people.
Yep.
I'm seeing. So it takes a lot of courage and takes some
does.
getting used to.
It does.
To grow comfortable to be on stage. So how long have you been playing guitar then?
Since I was 13.
Okay.
And I've definitely gotten better at it,
Okay.
I'll say, but I don't know really any chords much.
Okay, you just kind of play the
play.
basic stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, you don't bust out into like a Jimi Hendrix
No,
solo. or
no,
anything?
that ain't me. No.
So when you're performing out live, are you by yourself? Or
I most of the time I am by myself. John Griffiths, he's a drummer,
yeah.
so we usually play together a lot. We used to, and then we actually just had a show at Shotgun Betty's over in West Des Moines,
Yep.
and we just kicked the night off there tonight. It was my song release party, pretty much. So yeah.
yeah. Now John Griffiths is Jordan Beam's drummer now.
Yeah,
And I know he's
yeah.
been in the music scene for a while.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna. No, I'm not gonna shout any any kind of secrets right now or nothing, but we got something a little cooked up. Is what
Cool.
John's plan is. So.
Yeah. So you're playing tonight.
Yep.
At Shotgun Betty's.
Oh no, not tonight. I am playing
Okay.
at Brick and Ivy tonight.
That's right.
With Sierra Griggs band. So.
Yes, and we've had Sierra on. It's been a little while on the show before, and I've known her for years, so she's super talented.
Yeah.
She just got herself a full band put together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. I mean,
Yeah.
I love it.
Is that
So.
kind of maybe a goal of yours to
That
put together a
definitely is a goal of mine. I'm actually looking right now. So I'm definitely looking for a fiddle player, and I think we're just going to keep a fiddle definitely in the band the
Okay.
whole entire time.
band? Yeah. Fiddle players definitely make you stand out.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Tyler Richton, the High Bank Boys,
Yes.
they've got a heck of a fiddler. Corey Waller and the Wicked Things
yeah.
just added a fiddler not too long ago.
Right.
So, yeah, that's those are good goals to have. So
Definitely.
you mentioned you just put out a song, and you're kind of celebrating that tonight.
Oh yeah. I
So
did.
tell us about the new song that's out there.
The new song it's called "Left Alone," and it kind of relates to this girl at the time.
right.
This song was written 2 years ago, and I just kind of I don't know how to really explain it. More of the fact that she was making TikToks and stuff on the phone and stuff. So I don't know. I was just kind of getting mad at that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. And so I wrote a song about it, and don't know where it took off then. I mean, then I put some of the past events in my life when I was growing up. I kind of put that in the song as well. So it's all kind of different, areas of my lifetime. Yeah. So.
Now, I know before we went on the air here, you said you were going to save that for later. Now that we've talked about it already,
I mean, I can.
It would make sense to do it now.
I sure can, yeah.
So if you don't mind rearranging.
Yeah.
So this one just literally just hit Spotify and Apple and all the other places,
It sure
right?
did, yeah. It just dropped last night at 12 a.m. So.
Okay, so it's out there if you like what you're hearing. Is on the recording, is it a full band on the recording, or is it just you and your guitar?
It's actually there is a little full band. I recorded it out in Nebraska. A shout out to Phi Jack as well and Luke Mills. They helped me get the song out. But yeah, it was actually just my vocals. So what they did is they did all the other other instruments in it. So
okay. All right, so give it a listen, and he's going to perform it for us live here. Again, this is Drew Fry, and the song is called Left Alone.
It's called Left Alone.
All right, Drew Fry here on our Iowa Music Showcase.
Thank you, guys. Well, I've been in this bottle for 4 weeks now, and I can't seem to find way out. She brought me to my deep end, got me drinking every weekend, and I know there ain't no doubt. So why don't you just leave me alone and stop making stupid TikToks of me on your damn phone? And I know you miss me when I'm all gone. You brought back the problems that I left alone. And these problems that I left alone, somehow I'm not on a stone. This is where all these thoughts led. All these thoughts in my head, day and night wishing I was dead. I just can't get out of this mess. Now in this mess, caused stress, hoping it will hurt a little less. That's the problems I never could confess. So why don't you just leave me alone and stop making stupid TikToks of me on your damn phone? And I know you miss me when I'm all gone. You brought back the problems that I left alone. Left alone. She brought me to my deep end, got me drinking every weekend, and I know there ain't no doubt that in this mess, caused stress, hoping it will hurt a little less. That's the problems I never could confess. So why don't you just leave me alone and stop making stupid TikToks of me on your damn phone? And I hope you miss me when I'm all gone. You brought back the problems that I left alone. Left alone.
I like it. That's Drew Fry here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're live at Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney, a great place to stop in for some lunch today, maybe some coffee and some drinks, whatever you need. We're at Barn Wired here in Sigourney. We're going to take about a 1.5-minute break if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll be back with more with Drew Fry right after this.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Falvey Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Falvey Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Falvey Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. All right, we are back live here at Barn Wired in Sigourney for more of the Iowa Music Showcase. We're always here Fridays from 11:30 to noon-ish. So today we're featuring Drew Fry, a new guy here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're just kind of getting to know each other. So really liked your song that you played there before the break. So it was an excellent first tune. I get where you're coming from. People being on their phones when you're right there with them is annoying.
Yes, it really is. Yes, especially when it's about you.
Yeah. It's like people need to be more present and with the people that they're currently with in person. So,
right, exactly. Yeah. And it's tough too because sometimes they'll make a video and then you don't even know it's you, and then you come to figure out, that does kind of sound like a situation,
By the way, I was just taking a video of you, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to cost you.
all good though. All good.
Yeah, no.
We'll put that up as a Facebook reel.
Yeah,
a little bit
that'd
later
be awesome.
on.
Yeah.
So again, his brand new song just coming out on Spotify, Apple, and wherever else you get music. So let's see here. What I was going to ask you, what kind of sound are you going for? Who inspires you right now?
So who inspires me right now? Honestly, Charles Wesley Goodwin. If you guys don't know who he is, definitely look him up. But he's kind of got that country bluegrass kind of feeling a little bit. It's more of the bluegrass side, honestly, a little bit. But so what I'm going to kind of try to do is kind of mix that together. So but yeah, definitely. And then Luke Combs was definitely a big inspiration on me as well. So we're going to try to do what we can, see what we can do.
Do you prefer like modern country over like older country, or? So
it's kind of a mix. I mean, you kind of really have to go with what people are wanting, the new generation. Definitely you can bring back all that old country and stuff, but when you're doing bigger shows, it's more of the modern. I mean, I just kind of do what the crowd feels. So there's times where I'll take, a little bit of songs here and there that people request, and I'm like, yeah, I've never done it before, but I'll try it. So, but yeah, sometimes they turn out great. Sometimes it's like, you know what, you just kind of have to do your own thing, and you just kind of have to figure it out.
Like, how far back do you go with your country music? Like,
how
if somebody,
far back?
How old of a song? What's the oldest song in your repertoire that you know?
Probably the 90s. Mean, I'm not going to Toby Keith. I mean, should have been a cowboy. So I'm kind of in that era.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
90s is great.
Yeah.
By the way, I was going to tell you. What are you guys laughing at? I was going to tell you did your song. You said you weren't much of a guitar player. I think that's what you kind of described yourself as. But I'm saying you did fine.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
I mean, that song was great. I was really impressed. For a debut song, that was really good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting better at it. I'll say that. I mean, like on solos and stuff, count me out.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I mean, as long as you can do strum all and do the basic stuff. I mean, get the song out there and it sounds good.
Thank you.
So we're up to song number 2 now.
Song number 2. Okay.
What song are we gonna do for today?
So number 2 is one's called "Family and Friends." This one definitely explains how I grew up. So we're going to go ahead and do this one.
All right. Once again, Drew Fry is our featured artist today on the Iowa Music Showcase live at Barnwired.
Thank you, guys. And I got family and friends that are so far apart. I don't know why I was moved this far. Sometimes I sit on the edge of my bed, wishing I was at home instead. But things don't work out like they do in your head. And I'm sorry that I had to go. It wasn't my choice to live like this. I apologize, my friends, for the things we missed as kids. And it was hard the way it was. 600 miles split between all of us. I hope y'all understand that I miss my family and friends. It was 9 years ago since I've been home. My family always told me that you gotta stay strong. I can't believe that it's been this long. I wonder if things would be different if I wasn't gone. So I sat down and wrote this song. I'm sorry that I had to go. It wasn't my choice to live like this. I apologize, my friends, for the things we missed as kids. And it was hard the way it was. 600 miles split between all of us. I hope y'all understand that I miss my family and friends. And I'm sorry that I had to go. It wasn't my choice to live like this. I apologize, my friends, for the things we missed as kids. And it was hard the way it was. 600 miles split between all of us. I hope y'all understand that I miss my family and friends. That I miss my family and friends. Oh, no, 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 no.
Drew Fry, once again, here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're hanging out at Barnwired. So you put your debut single out. Are there plans to put more songs out, I'm assuming?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm going to try to do it every, I don't know, maybe 2 months or so.
Okay.
I'm going to try.
Right. Are you going to put out like a full project, or are you just going with singles?
So right now I'm going to just go with singles until I can, get some more songs made up. But right now I'm just going to stick to singles and see how, it's kind of feeding the crowd and just seeing what's going to happen, a little bit. And so far it's looking very good. I mean, I've already got even a couple of my buddies and my family. They're just listening to it over and over and over, which is
That's
awesome.
what you need, yeah.
Yes, it is awesome. I mean, because when they all go to my shows and stuff, I mean, everybody will be singing right along. And so what's funny is that before I even recorded this song, I had this made up, and then I was at a Grand River rodeo, and I played it, and on the second chorus, I had people screaming back to me the words, and I'm like, maybe I should record that.
That's when you know you got something.
I'm like, okay, let's do this. And people were line dancing, they were just swing dancing.
Cool.
It was a fun blast.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was going to ask, kind of on a different topic here, but are there any Iowa artists, or like who got you inspired to actually pursue this, get on stage? Were there any Iowa artists that kind of helped you out? Did you do this on your own?
So at first I posted videos on Facebook, or my dad did, I should say, instead of me. So John Griffiths went to school with my dad.
Okay.
And he was on Facebook, and he just happened to catch an eye on me. And he instantly was like, "You're going to do this. You have no choice." And I'm like nervous, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, no, it's not. And he finally did. So my very first gig was the Broken Spoke, and I'll actually be back there this month here soon. We're still planning on how to do it.
Where's the Broken Spoke?
The Broken Spoke is in Osceola, so it's right by the bowling alley.
All right.
Very good venue there. Very nice people, and actually the bar owner, she used to babysit me. And every time I cry or every time I sing, she starts crying. She's like, "I can't believe you growing up to do this stuff." She's like, "No one would have ever thought."
Yeah. So. Were you kind of a quiet kid?
Well, no, not really.
All right.
I was more of it just depended on, what I was around. But most of the time I was kind of a little quiet and laid back.
All right.
But every time something caught my eye, I was always hyper, Let's do this. Yeah.
But nobody ever expected you to grow up to be a singer.
Yeah, no. I've always told people, I was like, and I've even had doubters and haters and all that growing up. Like, I even had text messages saying, "You'll never do this. You'll never be this."
All right.
I was like, okay. And then that's where...
Take that, suckers.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. So that's what actually inspired me to do this as well. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? If people are going to say that, you can't let people push you around and do that. So, that's why I'm really doing this as well. It's not just for myself and my future. It's also for, if people want to do this, continue doing this. And when you're in it, don't give up. Because if you give up, you could have had something very good, And that's definitely one of my inspirations. I'm definitely going to tell some younger artists. Well,
we're glad that John pushed you to do your first gig and then keep on going. Were you kind of addicted to it after the first gig?
No, after the first gig, I was like, never again. Nope. And then, he started getting me more gigs, and then I'm like, okay. And then you kind of get used to it. And so... I had a kid at the Osceola Eagles come up. I don't really do that much, but with me, with my heart, I know how I was when I first started. Yeah. And if people are wanting to do it, more than happy, get up here, play a couple songs, or with me, and just kind of get a feel for it, because that's the only way you're gonna know. Is just to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, very cool. I like this guy. I like you, Drew.
Thank you so much.
We're hanging out with Drew here at Barn Wired for a little while yet, and we're gonna be eating some lunch. They've got excellent food. Ooh. So. Get ready. Hopefully you brought an appetite with you today.
Yeah.
So if you're watching, you're wondering what to do for lunch, get in here to a Barn Wired for some great lunch and coffee and drinks. We're going to take about another 1.5 minute break. We do have 5. Thanks, Jim. Yep. Thanks for the
cheeseburger.
Order up. We'll have 5 random questions. I don't know if you knew that was part of the show. I'm going to give you 5 random questions. We're going to get to know Drew a little bit more. We're going to get one more song. So stay tuned here on Facebook and YouTube. And again, we're live at Barn Wired with the Iowa Music Showcase. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Iowa Candle Glow White is a gold medal winning dry fruity white wine from Tassel Ridge Winery that offers pineapple, pear, melon, and apricot notes with a green apple finish. You can serve it with fish, chicken, or lightly seasoned pork, or just sip it by itself. Iowa Candle Glow White's a blend made from La Crescent, Brianna, and Edelweiss grapes grown in our vineyards in Mahaska County, Iowa. Tassel Ridge, Iowa Candle Glow White is available at several of our nearly 350 retailers.
Hey, we are back here live on the Iowa Music Showcase at Barn Wired in Sigourney, and do want to tell you, we'll put out a little teaser for next week. Next week is going to be interesting. A guy named, and I know Julie Tremmel knows this guy, Max Schaefer is going to be here. Now, Max used to be on the radio on WHO, so we're going to have a couple old radio guys talking about our former jobs and how we both got unfair treatment. And so, Max Schaefer, formerly of WHO, he does music on the side. Who knew? So Max Schaefer going to be here next Friday from 11:30 to noon here in Sigourney at Barn Wired. But we're hanging out this week with Drew Fry. And Drew, it is time for 5 random questions. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. Question number 1. We always have a question of the day here on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. Our question that goes up, it actually went up at noon today, is what candy reminds you of being a kid? Is there a candy that takes you back?
Skittles.
Like a few years ago.
I think it
Skittles?
would be Skittles.
He's just a youngin'. We were talking this morning on my morning show. Like, for us, it's like, you know what Big League Chew is?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like that stuff was around when we were kids.
Oh, okay.
So, like, that type of stuff and what was... Oh, hot tamales.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so stuff like that.
Okay.
But, yeah, all right, Skittles. Have you ever walked out of a movie? Has there been a movie that's been so bad that you just got up out of the theater and left?
No, but I
right.
will tell you, I did close my eyes probably half the time.
What movie was it?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, that one.
Let's see. I know it was the one that me and Michaela went to.
And it had that one actor.
I think it was Baby Girl.
Baby Girl.
Yeah, Baby Girl.
I'm trying to think who's in that. All right, she knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
I mean, it has a good title
any idea
to
who's
it.
in that? Nicole Kidman's in it. Okay.
Yeah, it has a good title to it, but
not your
for
type.
me,
Huh?
wasn't it?
Put you to sleep. Question 3. I don't know if you're a chef or not, but what's your go-to recipe when you have someone over that you want to impress?
Oh.
Do you make stuff in the kitchen?
I do, actually.
Right. You have a go-to recipe?
A go-to recipe.
Mine's hot dogs in the microwave.
That's a pretty easy one.
My wife cooks. I don't.
Well,
Thanks,
it's
Stacey.
not. I don't know if it's really a dinner, but definitely buffalo chicken dip.
Buffalo chicken
Oh
dip.
yeah, it's definitely the best thing I can probably make.
All right.
But I'm pretty good on the grill too, so
Okay.
I can probably do some hamburgers.
All right. Question 4. Well, I don't know. Would you leave your hometown forever, or would you stay in your hometown forever? If you had a choice.
If I had a choice, I'd probably stay in my hometown.
Okay.
I mean, it's just where the Fries grew up. I mean,
right.
So I'd probably stay.
I'm a lifer as well. I've been here in Sigourney forever. Question 5, last question. What do you want to? Hopefully your neighbors aren't watching. What do you want to say to your neighbor, but you're afraid to? We can edit this out.
Stop calling the cops.
Stop calling the cops. Question 5.B. What are they calling the cops for, Drew?
You don't want to know.
Getting a little rowdy over at the Fry house, huh?
We used to, but we don't anymore. But definitely, yeah, that's what I would have told them.
That's a good answer.
But you know what's funny is that the neighbor's kid actually started joining us. I mean,
and did they quit calling the cops?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, it's kind of hard to debate on that one because I haven't seen him for a while. I was like, this ain't normal. I was like,
it's good stuff. Hey, we're hanging out with Drew Fry. Again, you're playing where tonight?
I'm playing at Brick and Ivy at 9:00 with Sierra Griggs Band, and it's going to be fun. Hopefully, it's a packed house. So.
Yeah, and he just put out his new single. Literally, it just hit at midnight, overnight?
Yep, it would have been April 3rd at midnight. It just hit and dropped, and it's very good songs. I got very good feedback from what I got.
So make sure you check that out. Download it. Don't just stream it. Download it.
Yeah.
Make this guy a bazillionaire. I mean, it would take like a trillion streams to make you a bazillionaire. but
Yeah. Hopefully it gets to that point, though. I mean, that's that's
remember
what I'm
me in
shooting
this
for.
interview when you hit
I definitely
the
will.
trillionaire status.
I'll probably bring you along with.
Yeah,
you
there
could be.
you go.
Yeah, there
I'll
you
just
go.
be your social media
You
guy.
could be my announcer.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be my entire job.
See, we got plans.
Let's do one more song before we
Okay.
get out of here. What do you? I've heard rumors this is a tearjerker.
Yeah, it is definitely for me. I haven't played it in a long time, but my grandpa, he passed away about 5 years from now, and I think it was a couple weeks after he passed, I wrote this, and it got me, and I try to stay away from it, but at the same time, got to do it.
Here we are.
Yeah, you got to do it. So, I mean, definitely, all these songs are not recorded yet, but they will be.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Looking forward to it. Let's put your hands together one more time for Drew Fry here on our Iowa Music Showcase.
Thank you, guys. So this one's called Dear Grandpa. It's kind of a song that I wrote in a form of a letter, so... Life don't really make too much sense. You're stuck in this house paying bills and trying to make a living. My grandfather taught me things when I was a kid. He had to grow up and face it. So why didn't you leave so damn early? And I'll never get to see you again, and it hurts me. And I'll never get to say goodbye, so rest in peace and fly high. Where did everything go wrong? Dear Grandpa, and I remember when we were on that boat. You taught me how to fish and bought me my first fishing pole. You used to take me on rides in that blue pickup truck and use duct tape to fix things right up. So why didn't you have to leave so damn early? And I'll never get to see you again, and it hurts me. And I'll never get to say goodbye, so rest in peace and fly high. Where did everything go wrong? Dear Grandpa, so why didn't you have to leave so damn early? And I'll never get to see you again, and it hurts me. And I'll never get to say goodbye, so rest in peace and fly high. Where did everything go wrong? Dear Grandpa, dear Grandpa.
Drew Fry here on our Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're here every Friday from 11:30 to about noon with a different artist every week. So, Drew making his debut. Fantastic job today, Drew.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah, you never know when you have a new person on how they're going to do for an interview and going back and forth. But yeah, you did a great interview. You did great on your songs. So
thank you. Appreciate it.
Looking forward to having you back again sometime in the future.
Oh, yeah, of course. Definitely. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, again, Drew Fry, you guys have a good time today? Yeah. All right.
Thank you guys for coming.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll be here live, 8 a.m. for the sports section. We're going to be talking to Tatum Bell and Isaac Bruns about the Shrine Bowl coming up, and they're raising some funds for that. We'll have the Sigourney girls track team in tomorrow as well, so tune in for that. And, of course, back here Friday for the next Iowa Music Showcase. All right, thanks to you guys for being here. Thanks to you guys watching on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks to Neil for running the controls, and Drew and his girlfriend Michaela for being here today all the way. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you're good.
Coming all the way from Creston, Iowa, right?
Yes.
All right. So, thank you guys, and we'll see you next week for the Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired.
Thank you, guys.